Game Pool, which is something that they seem to be doing on the investment platform Republic. And I want to give my thoughts on it and whether or not this gives me good vibes or bad vibes. And obviously, before this game, I am an investor in Atari, so the success of this pool would probably lead to some upside for me. But I want to give my thoughts on it because I kind of get like a weird vibe from this. So, Atari Game Pool, massively influential games reimagined by the world's top developers. So they made $30,000 on a $1 million goal so far. 19 investors, 170 days left. I don't know if they'll actually reach this goal. I hope they do, but it'll be interesting. $500 minimum investment. Okay. Hi, it's an opportunity to invest in the success of new Atari games, an iconic global brand with deep roots in pop culture, a passionate multi-generational fan base, actively commercializing a rich catalog of more than 200 game IPs, universal recognized brands including Asteroids, Adventure, Centipede, working with premier game studios to create new games based on classic IPs. Atari's a brand that is instantly recognizable across the world. That is true. Everyone knows what the three-pronged logo is, even though some people may have never even played an Atari game, which is really weird. No brand is so closely associated with the birth of the industry and the golden age of video games, and few can boast 50 years of cultural relevance that spans gaming and pop culture. The Atari Fuji is one of the most recognizable logos in the world, and games like Centipede, Asteroids, and Breakout are familiar favorites that appeal to consumers and developers. I mean, yeah, they're just mindless fun. A lot of people play those games still. In a market that rewards franchises and reboots, the Atari portfolio of over 200 titles is an invaluable asset because the IP is fully owned. This allows Atari to have great control over production, publishing, and structuring attractive deal economics. Are you talking about NFTs? You better not be talking about NFTs. Approach reimagine Atari games for the next generation. By collaborating with Atari, FIG intends to provide the funding necessary for Atari to leverage its massive portfolio of gaming IPs and partner with outstanding game developers to reimagine these titles for the next generation. The Atari community is filled with passionate die-hard fans, and Atari is excited to invite investors, fans, and the global gaming community to participate in the development of innovative and exciting new games that transform the experience of a narrative of these timeless classics with the approach. Select titles from Atari IP portfolio that have built-in audience and cultural relevance. Partner with experienced creative studios to transform these titles into a new experience. Maximize distribution across digital platforms, console, PC, streaming, mobile, VR, and physical retail. Okay, whatever. No one cares about praise titles that defined genres. Adventure, Asteroids, Breakout, Centipede, Pong, and more. Atari's vast library of IP is the vault from which new and exciting game development ideas are pulled, reinventing old classics, reimagining storylines, and developing entirely new narratives inspired by the game that set the course for an entire industry. So the games they show: Asteroid, Centipede, Missile Command, Yard's Revenge, Tempest, Pong, Combat, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Haunted House, Breakout, Sword Quest, Star Raiders, Black Widow, Millipede, Major Havoc, Gravatar, Adventure, and Crystal Castles. Now, out of these, we've already seen recharged games for Asteroid, Centipede, Missile Command, Yard's Revenge, and I believe Breakout's already got one. Personally, I'd like to see a Haunted House game. Haunted House would be great. So would obviously they're going to keep making roller coaster tycoons. It's like their most popular game series, so that was definite. Hopefully, we get Star Raiders recharge. That'd be really fun. And yeah, Adventure would be a great little game to revive into the modern setting. Developers, the Atari brand attracts the top studios in the world. Every single video game developer can tell you without hesitation what their favorite Atari game is, and they've relished the opportunity to work with such a beloved and storied brand. Atari has partnered with some of the most respected game developers in the world to help form these games. So you've got Way Forward, Dreams Unincorporated, I've no idea who they are, Illogical, which is a Unity thing, I assume. Digital Eclipse, yep, they're great. Orbit Studio, and then Sneaky Box, heard of Sneaky Box. Game Pool. Invest directly into a funding pool for video game projects. Figures raising funds to deploy into prospective Atari games using the funds raised from this offering as determined by the mutual agreement of FIG and Atari. Atari will partner with developers to create innovative new games based on Atari own IP. The final size of the fund will determine the quantity and scope of games produced. Upon release of the game, FIG will collect the percentage of the gross receipts from game sales. From these collections, investors will be paid out dividends twice a year if any dividends are distributed. Okay, so this portfolio seeks return to 2 to 3 years, so 2 to 3 times in 5 years. Capital to be deployed in 12 to 24 months of formation. So there's marquee games, 2 to 3, which would be $1 million to $5 million budget, with net sales targets of $10 to $25 million, or 4 to 6 tentpole games, which would be budget of $500K to $1 million, and net sales target of $2.5 to $10 million. Okay. Okay, that's about Fig, a team. I don't really know about this. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, not gonna lie, as someone who has stock in Atari, I understand why you'd want to invest in the future of this company, and I understand why you want to invest some money into these new games. But god damn, this just gives me serious Intelligent Amico vibes. I you don't know, the Intelligent Amico turned out to be a huge scam. But I will say, the last time Atari did something like this was the Atari VCS, which raised about $3 million, and that did come out, and that has been relatively successful. So I'm I'm optimistic. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. I'll leave links to see so you can check this out yourself if you maybe want to invest or whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Does this interest you? Are you curious about this? Are you surprised Atari's doing this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You need to make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.